every system have a game where it's like, damn, that game didn't do well on that system. Like, from PS2 to PlayStation. I've been playing a lot of NBA Lives on different systems, going back, getting the feel for NBA Live. That's something that I've been focusing on for a while now. You know what I'm saying? And I've been posting a lot of videos. Got reasons for that. But we're back right now. You know what I'm saying? We're analyzing, we're going back and in the time a little bit, and covering a lot of NBA Live games, and that's the focus right now. And I've done a lot of PS2 games, not as deep as I wanted to, because of a lot of technical issues I was having. But the 360, we're definitely going to be covering all the NBA Lives from the 360, and this is the game. This is the first game, NBA Live 2006. Well, this is not the first game, but the first game was 2006. I'm gonna go back and give you guys video of that, showing you guys the great gameplay of that game. But now I just wanted to fast forward to 2007, the year after, the follow-up year. To me, the most critical year, because a lot of people did not like NBA Live 2006. They felt like, with All-Star Weekend being taken out the game, that hurt the game. The game was really bare bones as far as game modes, but to me the gameplay was decent. So we fast forward to 2007. They listened to the fans. That's one thing they did. They listened to the fans. They brought back All-Star Weekend, and it was another mode they brought back too in this game. But I don't know if they brought back, but it's like a new mode. But they made this game, far as modes wise, they sold that. You know what I'm saying? I went back, I looked at different commercials and promotions back then, and they really sold bringing back NBA Live, the NBA weekend, or it's the All-Star Weekend. They really sold people back then with that. It was like, we're bringing this back. This is going to be in the game, la da 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 da. And unfortunately, I think that year they forgot to work on gameplay, because this game, gameplay wise, is straight awful. I mean, I'm still having problems hitting free throws up here. That may be just on me. I'm having problems with that even in 2006. So that's why that game, I like that game, but I'm definitely having issues with the free throws. I'm going to do my research on both of these games, and I'm going to see was there an issue with that, because I know in 2008, I believe, free throws changed, and in 2009, I think, and in 2009. I may be wrong. I got to go back and make sure, but I think the free throws changed a little bit. So if you're changing something, that means there was an issue with something, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Because it definitely wasn't right. You know what I mean? With me missing all those free throws, it was just kind of awkward. You know what I mean? So with that said, man, the gameplay is awful in this game. I mean, the animations, it is definitely a difference between 2006 and 2007. And like I was telling you guys, this year was a critical year. You know what I'm saying? Because, you got 2K right there bringing good products, you know what I mean? And you want to be able to, bring something back competitive. That was a nice animation right there by Kobe. But this game did not stick far as gameplay wise. The shooting wise, sometimes it just felt so funny. Like, this game probably will go down as the worst NBA Live ever. Far as I think Live 2002 was just quite awful for the PS2 version. I think that game was awful. But this game right here, man, I'm telling you, the animations is off. It seems like it's having frame rate issues at times. I mean, I know that sounds kind of crazy, but like it just, this game was not right. It was just not right on all levels, man. I know I'm blowing out this team. I only have it on starter right now, so you're not getting the good, CPU IQ right now as far as what they can do. But it just looks bland. It's like everybody moves slow, and that's one thing. I may have to go do is speed up the game a little bit. But even with that, this game is awful. I cannot explain to you guys how bad this game actually even feels to play. It doesn't feel nowhere near like '06, and it's just another example of EA Sports going backwards instead of coming through in the clutch when they needed to. Now we can go back to live between 18 and 19. We can go back to there, right? And 19 supposed to be in the game. 18 was, the foundation. 19 supposed to been the game. Why in the hell you go and change the whole game? Because people say 19 is the best. And oh my God, when I hear people say that, man, I'm just like, yo, y'all are really delusional. Obviously you didn't play 15, and obviously you didn't play 18, because 18 was just way better. It felt better. It was a great foundation. I brought people from the 2K side to actually play the game. Until this day, we talk about the fun we had playing NBA Live 18. Those was the days. Those was the most hyped times as far as NBA Live. Now, they fooled you with Live 19 because they came out that Donnie G was throwing all the parties and shit. And obviously, all that funds should have went to gameplay, because they really didn't focus on gameplay at all. At all. They brung court battles, which was a mode that was just a dumb mode. Should have been overhauled. Shouldn't even been brought out. I felt like it should have been just a something that would have came in Live 20. But I felt like if they would have just focused on gameplay, like some of the key guys in the NBA Live community was telling them to do, I felt like that game would have been a better game overall. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. Gameplay was awful. So many glitches. They tried to give people, they was giving the damn game away, you guys. They was giving NBA Live away. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the YouTubers to play it, trying to get 2K people to play it, instead of investing into their own and trying to promote, these NBA Live YouTubers, including myself. NBA EA Sports didn't want to do that. And everybody, and you know what? And it's crazy because a lot of people, even in the NBA Live community, was begging for a free copy. Where's my free copy? I seen y'all on Twitter, man, begging for free copies. It's a damn shame. You know what I'm saying? Not once. You know what I'm saying? I went out there and I put myself out there, for a free copy of the game. I always bought multiple copies of NBA Live. Always. You know what I'm saying? Except for 19. I'm like, when I bought that game one time for full price, $59.99, which that game definitely shouldn't have been the price. People keep telling me about this deal, whatever they have, contract, whatever, that they got to sell the game for $59 or whatever. That's bullshit. That's that shit that they tell you guys, that EA was telling you guys, because if you can drop and do a sale price, you can do anything. Now, you do want to meet a certain sale quota, but when you already have a contract, that means that's a contract that you already have to pay to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And they could have paid it already in full for 5 years or whatever they have. It's money definitely involved, but EA can pay the money in the contract however they say. They could have already paid the money throughout the contract, like I just said, or they could be paying it every year the game comes out. So regardless of what, the money could be, the money is not even the issue. They can charge whatever they want for the game. That's how business works. And a lot of people that speak on that really don't know the insights of business. As long as the middleman is paid, the NFL, the NBA, whatever, don't have no rights of telling you what to charge for the fucking game. You know what I'm saying? So let's just clear all that up. That's just BS. They can charge whatever they want. NBA Live 19, when it came out, it was just too damn high. And it definitely should not been worth. It shouldn't even been, the price shouldn't even been that. It wasn't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. That's just the process of the debacle of NBA Live in total. Like, they was money hungry. You know what I mean? So NBA Live 2007, you guys, was definitely, this game is definitely one of the trash games. I've tested and played every NBA Live on the 360 thus far, and this definitely is the worst one. Like, I can't even play this game. This is definitely probably be the last time I even play it. I mean, it's just, unless I'm just going up here and just seeing things that maybe future NBA lives may need. But this game will definitely not be in my playlist at all. And it is what it is with that, man. Y'all let me know which NBA live was y'all worst NBA live. Y'all let me know in the comment section below, and why. Was this game actually fun to you? You know what I'm saying? Am I delusional by thinking that NBA Live 06 is actually better than NBA Live 19? You know what I'm saying? I'm talking gameplay. I'm not talking, game modes. I'm not talking the park. Of course, I'm not talking about none of that. Gameplay wise. You know what I'm saying? Look now, let me say this. It's good being older, going back and playing these games. You know what I'm saying? Because as a kid, we can remember, like, okay, that game was fun. But actually going back and playing these games, they're still going to be fun. But you really going to see and understand the bullshit more. As a kid, you're not going to understand certain things that happen in the game. Like, you're not even thinking that. Back then, we was playing NBA Live. We really weren't thinking that. 2K kind of exposed a lot of bullshit that NBA Live was doing. But all in all, we was blinded to a lot of things, a lot of glitches in basketball games. Like, you know what I'm saying? We wasn't aware of that. But 2K exposed NBA Live, and they continue to expose NBA Live. And my thing is, when is NBA Live gonna come up and be like, yo, we need to take it back? I mean, the PlayStation 2 days, they had the crown, but that was it. You know what I'm saying? PlayStation days, man, you had Shootout. You had a lot of games that was definitely in the run at that time. So I really can't say, they was the kings or anything until PlayStation 2 days. And long as that era reigned for about a couple years, yeah, they definitely had the better and superior game. But other than that, you guys, we got to be more realistic with ourselves and how we view the game. And that's why I'm going back playing these old games. So I would definitely get my knowledge up and the understanding, because you got to play the game to understand and hopefully be able to get a better understanding of EA Sports mindset at that time. Because to me, they're moving the same. And when I finish, my conclusion to this series, which I already see it now. I mean, it's the same thing that's going on with EA Sports NBA Live now. It's the same moves they're making. Every NBA Live is a different NBA Live. Like, why? Now, I guess look, what 2K do, they tear down the game every year. Every year, from what I understand, they tear down the game and they build a new game. And it seems like, to me, that is what EA Sports is trying to do. And I feel like their developers is just not good enough to make a game every single year. Because every year, think about it, 15, 14, 15, 16, 18, and 19. They're all different games. They are all different experiences. And I don't understand. When I play Madden, I don't feel it different. Like, each year, I don't feel it being, you know what I'm saying? Like when I go play Madden right now, I feel like it's Madden. I don't feel like it's too much changed in Madden at all. Throughout all the years I've been playing Madden off and on, I do not feel that there's a big change in Madden. If you ain't played Madden in 10 years, man, you can still hop on it right now and play the game. It's going to be a few things that you're going to have to adjust to, of course, but it's still, the button-wise, damn near, everything is the same. Everything is the same, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, you guys, I don't want to keep going on, man, because y'all know how I can do when it gets down to NBA Live. We can talk, but right now I'm in go mode. I'm in zone mode. I'm just playing, trying to figure out the good and the bad of these games. And I just want to drop this video, letting you guys know, man, look, NBA Live 07 was awful. And I know a lot of you guys probably, oh, this is nothing new, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna go back and, like I said, take our time with all the lives and definitely explore. So I'm gonna come back to this game and explore some things to see where the mindset at, where what the player rating was, and or was it actually effective, things of that nature. We're gonna go back and dive in deep with each and every one of these NBA lives. You know what I'm saying? Back then, because back then, these was the last years that I feel like they actually cared about the NBA. They actually cared about players and animations and gameplay. I felt like they really tried though, for real, for real. I felt like they really tried to do something different. But the way they was doing it, the formula they was using, that they need to take a page from Madden for sure. Because Madden is definitely, I could be wrong, because Madden could have better developers, but I don't see them tearing down that game and making a new game every year with that, because it's definitely, every 2K, just like 2K, is always the same feel. So you got to be. So I'm guessing they still keeping the foundation. You know what I'm saying? They got to be keeping something, because 2K doesn't really change that much either. Just a little bit though. You know what I'm saying? Once you get a hang of it, it's like, okay, it's 2K again. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, y'all. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know your worst NBA Live. Let me know your worst 2K. You know what I'm saying? Hey, whatever you want to talk about in the comment section. Give me a thumbs up if you made it all the way through the video. That is a plus for your boy. I'm up out of here, you guys. Y'all stay safe. Your boy's back. Peace out.